Hi there, everybody. This is Lee Smart here from the Second City, and I'm here in the Corrigo studios today speaking with Diane Cobold. She's the English content manager and online moderator with Corrigo. How you doing, Diane?
Well, thank you.
It's great to see you today.
Thanks, you too.
So we're here to talk a little bit about some conceptions and misconceptions, or as I like to say, myth-conceptions. But we're here to talk about what some people think about managing their career, and we're here to debunk a couple of those things and address them and just talk about them. What is Corrigo? Diane, tell us about that.
Thank you. Well, no one understands career management better than Corrigo. It really is a personal career management tool that's powered and built by Knightsbridge, who has more than 30 years experience within the career management field. It's personalized to really meet your individual needs. So whether you're a soon-to-be graduate looking for your very first job, whether you're looking for internal opportunities at your own company, or actively searching outside, Corrigo will help. What differentiates it? Well, we really believe at Corrigo that you need to take a look at your career from a holistic approach. You can't just focus on one thing. So Corrigo is going to help you with everything from re-examining your personal interests, skills, and competencies, helping you build your resume with a fabulous resume tutor. We have different research links that you can look at. And then one step farther, we've got a personal human touch. You can participate on the blogs. You can connect with other people through the social networking and take a look who else is on there. Watch our career videos. There's so many different elements of Corrigo.
Wow, what a tremendous resource. I mean, I just want to dive in right now. We do have some people we want to get to. We've actually interviewed them on the street, and they have some ideas and perspectives on these various elements you've touched on. So let's go to the street and find out what they think.
Well, what do I think about resumes? Oh, wow. Well, if my resume is like really good and impressive, you know, and looks really great on paper, the font's right, and you know, the spacing is correct, I think that kind of like is the thing that people really respond to. That's what they're really looking for, and if that's done well, I mean, good as got the job. Yeah.
Well, that was quite a perspective about resumes and that they get you the job, essentially. So what is your view on that?
Well, your resume is really your personal written brand. It's advertising a product, which is you, and you have to tell the reader why you're better than everybody else. Some people have a misconception that you can just post your resume on Monster or Workopolis, and if it's there, I can sit back and wait. But that's just one resource. And there's so many other elements you have to take into account when you're trying to look for a new position.
Yeah, of course. It makes sense.
Yeah, you know, your resume doesn't get you the job. It gets you in the door. And you have to be then prepared to sell yourself effectively when you're sitting in front of the interviewer. Your resume also has to be written from the perspective of what the reader needs to see, not what you just personally want on your resume. It's not for you. Right. Other people are reading it.
Yeah, excellent. So just give us a brief example of what that is. Like if I'm presenting a resume, what do I want the reader to know about me?
You really want to focus on your accomplishments and your achievements, not just your skills and responsibilities, because anybody can list responsible for, you know, answering the telephone or responsible for filing. How did you do it better, faster, smarter than that other person? And on Corrigo, we have a phenomenal tool called the Resume Tutor, which is going to help you walk you through all the key elements of what your resume needs to look like. We have examples in the resources section that'll show you again what recruiters are going to be expecting on your resume. You've got one chance to make that first impression.
That's absolutely right. Wow, what a phenomenal database and resource. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit now about career management misconceptions. So we ran into this gentleman actually on our way into the studio today, and we just caught him on tape. So let's hear what he had to say about career management.
Yeah, well, you know, career management, I think, is usually, and I think, you know, it's mostly the responsibility of the company. So you get a good job with a good organization, and they pretty much take care of you. They will show you the jobs that have come available. They'll, you know, in 6 months' time after you've been there, you know, you'll get a call in the office and you'll get a promotion, and that'll be your move. And so the company generally takes care of you when it comes to managing your career.
Oh, okay, all right. He had a pretty specific point of view about career management. What do you think about that?
Well, there was a time when he was right, and the employer really would tell you kind of where your career was going, what rungs of the ladder you were going on next, what courses you were going to take, and it's no longer like that. Those days are long gone. If you don't self-manage your career, no one's going to do it for you any longer.
Right, right. It reminds me of like that series Mad Men. It was kind of like set in the 1960s, but like what you're talking about, like almost like, a template from the past about
Right,
how people
exactly.
would advance. Yeah.
Yeah. Your career doesn't have a strict corporate ladder anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And a good analogy to use is like the old board game, Snakes and Ladders.
Yeah.
In order to get to the very top and win
Yeah.
that final prize, you're going to climb some ladders, but you're going to fall back and kind of slide down those snakes. And you might have to take some lateral moves.
Mm-hmm.
So career management is all about figuring out what additional skills or projects you can work on to get you that step further.
Right.
But it's not the traditional way like the gentleman on the street was explaining.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of our podcast, and that's all the time we have today. It's been a pleasure to talk with you, Diane. And I
Thank
just
you.
want to say a big thank you to all the people we interviewed on the street, and I have a bit of a confession to make. Turns out all those people were me.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you got that or not, but yeah, those were me. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners about Corrigo or Corrigo.com? Any final thoughts?
Well, it's interesting. People spend more time in their lives working than on anything else. But you often don't manage or cultivate your career. And so Corrigo is there to help you. You don't think twice if your car needs servicing to take it in to get it checked, or to have your house inspected, or if you're not feeling well to get yourself checked out. But when was the last time you actually had your career checked out? Most people don't do it. And so Corrigo is there to help you figure out, is anything misaligned? Does anything need to get back on track so you can plan your career?
I love that. I love the way you summarize that up. You're great. Diane, thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure talking with you. I'm Lee
Thanks,
Smart
Lee.
for the Second City. We'll talk to you all again. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.